Hi, welcome back. I thought I would talk about some hyaluronic acid and hyaluronic acid related serums that I've fallen in love with recently. All the hydration, none of the occlusion, a great first step around your eyes, on your neck. I mean, hyaluronic acid is just such a gold standard now. And the good news is Labo is coming to the UK. I mentioned this really quickly to Jo Jones the other day and she laughed because she hadn't heard about it. But if you are a skin intellectual, if you are obsessed with your skincare, you will have been finding this stuff and importing it from Japan for yonks. They are the King, Queen, Prime Minister and President of hyaluronic acid. And I don't know that much about prices, and when it's coming to the UK I'm going to find out more soon. But just to let you know, I have been testing the serums and the creams and the eye products, and I mean, this product is fab. Look at that hyaluronic acid as it slowly runs down my hand. So reasonably priced. I was shocked when I found out that they're going to come in really reasonably priced. So sort of, I'm not really sure what price. They're going to be above the Inky and above the Ordinary, but they're going to be more reasonably priced than, say, Olay or Number 7. Trust me, this is exciting news. They're only going to give, they're going to launch only 2 ranges in the UK. There's going to be one for hydration and an older one for anti-aging. This is the older one for anti-aging. Listen how liquid that is. All I'm saying is they're coming. It's super exciting. If you're a serum fan, yay! But in the meantime, what's available? Well, Beauty Pie have just launched Super Drops High Intensity Hydration. This is $8.75 to members. Now, a lot of you have been talking recently about Beauty Pie and are saying that you can't get hold of products because they sell out too quickly. And it is a problem. However, this is a good one to buy if you're looking to make up your shopping list and you just want to do a minimum buy. It's a really lovely, do you know what? Their packaging is so nice for that price. It's, if I can show you the top of that, it's a classic glass bottle with a dropper, but it's got the sort of cuff on the inside that stops you overloading the product, and if you knock it over it doesn't automatically fall out. It's a really lovely hyaluronic acid product. It is hyaluronic acid, I think it's at 0.1%, oat extract and saccharide. There's a saccharide in it that is binds water into the skin. It's essentially a hydrator. It's a really, really lovely product. $8.74, I think it goes to members. They're valuing it at sort of £50, but I never know what that means really. But $8.74, if you get the chance and it's in stock, it's a really lovely serum. It's only a single molecular hyaluronic acid, so it does need a milky one on top. Dare I say, Indeed Hydration Booster is obviously the perfect one. I have a sneaking suspicion Indeed are discontinuing this product. If you're listening, Indeed, please don't. Not that they'll take any notice of me. It was available on Amazon. It's now beginning to disappear on Amazon. Boots have not stocked it. Sad days. Sad days if they disappear that. They discontinue that. It's a lovely product. So we've got Labo, we've got Beauty Pie, and then Lumena. This is the Lumena Quenching Hydra Serum, and this again it's vegan, but it's scented. So yay on one side, nay slightly on the other side. It's got hyaluronic acid, glycerin and birch sap in it, and their birch sap is their key ingredient along with their cloudberry, which actually isn't in this range but is in the Nordic Sea range. And it's a really lovely hydrating first step hyaluronic acid serum. It's £25, slightly more money. There's an entire range that's all about hydration, and then there's a range all about brightening, and I'm going to tell you more about it in the weeks to come. However, it's a lovely product if you don't mind your skincare scented. The entire range is lovely, but it is citrusy scented. And finally, I'm going to mention the new HA on the block, and that is the polyglutamic acid, which I mentioned in my video with Gothamista. And what's interesting about this one is it's actually quite expensive for the Inky list. It's $12.99. It's a hydrating serum, but it's not a replacement for your hyaluronic acid. It's been designed to be used over hyaluronic acid, which I think is interesting. So we're talking about layering different water binding molecules on the skin, and polyglutamic acid supposedly binds 4 times as much water to the skin as hyaluronic acid. Whether you can be bothered to put another, this is more of a gel formulation, whether you can be bothered to put another, it is more of a gel than a than a serum. Whether you can be bothered to put another step on your skin is up to you. It's got silicone in it. Now, I've worn it quite a lot under makeup and I haven't found it's pilled at all, but it's one to be wary of if you work your moisturiser and then your foundation into your skin. As far as I can see, it's not a film forming serum. So it's beautiful, it's hydrating, it's a lovely product. You could use it, I mean, it says to use it with hyaluronic acid. I've been testing it without hyaluronic acid. I flew with it. It kept my skin beautifully quenched. It's $12.99. Be wary of the fact that it's got silicone in it. If it has a silicone in it, I have nothing against silicones. They are great skin-friendly ingredients. They sort of lock the water in the skin. However, there's a tendency for them, if they dry and form a film, to pill under makeup. I haven't noticed it with this one at all. They are the serums that are coming that are going for your NIOD multimolecular crown, which you know I love NIOD multimolecular. I think it's a really lovely hydrating serum. However, I have a sneaking suspicion that this, which is twice the size and cheaper, is going to make hyaluronic acid the hottest ingredient for summer again this year. So there you go. Last week, moisturisers. This week, serums. Both do a similar job, but in a different way. Your perfect routine would be to put a serum on first, so put your hyaluronic acid on first, or your vitamin C on first to protect you during the day, and then layer over a gel cream moisturiser over the top. That also, by the way, will break that hyaluronic acid tackiness and stickiness that a lot of you talk to me about that you don't like. If, however, you don't want to use a moisturiser, try the polyglutamic, because that will give you that same silky feeling. Be warned though, silicone might pill under makeup. Not in my experience, but some people just, their skin peels more than others. And also it depends if you're then using a silicone in your foundation or in your concealer, and then during the day you'll suddenly do that and feel that it'll start to roll off. Hydration's key for both gel moisturisers from last week's video and from serums from this week's video. These are what's new and exciting currently in hyaluronic acid and polyglutamic acid. It's another one for you to learn. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. I'll put all the details down below and I'll see you soon.